What up? What up? Top of the top. Money day. Monday. What's up? Happy to see y'all this morning. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Got some rest. Whatever you did, it's all good. You got your party on. Spent time with your family. Back to the weekday. Almost back to school. Some places they're already back to school. What up, Todd Brown? What's good? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning, Jamila Fox King. What's up? Game of Solomon. What's up? J.E. What's up? Y'all up early this morning, huh? I see y'all. Talib, what's up, Talib? What's going on, brother? Jasmine made it. Finally catch the live. That's right. Thanks for tapping in. Thank you, everybody, for getting up this morning. What up, ASAP Auto? Y'all already know I'm gonna set it off on a Monday. I'm gonna set the week off. You already know that. We gotta wake up. You gotta get up. What's up, y'all? Ready, Nichols? What's up, bro? Yeah, I see y'all here, and like I said, we're gonna start it off. And yeah, basically, y'all. I mean, I'm just gonna give a few updates, and we're gonna get into some of this news that's been going on, and storyline continues. Like I said, it ain't really too much positive going on. Is like I said, the only thing positive is the positivity that you create. You know what I'm saying, in your own life. If you're looking for some positive influences outside of your household, outside your life, those chances are very slim. You got to be your own motivator. What's up, Black Bobby? Shout out to Chi-Town. You got to be your own motivator right now. You know what I'm saying? Because for those that know what time it is, you see the world is changing. You see it's starting to get dark too. You see that, right? I ain't just talking about it's starting to get dark a little earlier. It's getting dark, period. You're going to see some things play out. G-Rock, South Central. What's up? LA in the building. What's up, Cali? You know what I'm saying? It's getting dark all over. So as you see, we got people from all over the world right here, and we all can relate on the same thing because you know why? It's America, and it's going down everywhere. So, over here, we're going to stay on point. We're going to stay in tune, play by play, step by step, so everybody be on point. So today, I'm going to be talking about a few things, and this I'm going to take my time, so I'm gonna be on here for a little minute. So ain't no rush today. So we're gonna go through this together. But check it out, right? A YouTuber by the name of Savage Studios got killed, smoked in broad daylight for dropping his location and beefing online and beefing with a lot of different people. And we're gonna get into that. And I'm gonna show you how art imitates life. Sometimes life imitates art. But you gotta read the signs. That's how it works. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the dead YouTuber that got killed in Cali. I'm also gonna be talking about applewatts. Y'all know the woman that's a Love and Hip Hop star, Love and Hip Hop LA. Season 5 was her prime season. Remember, she almost lost her life in a car accident, and she was fighting for her life. And while she was fighting for her life, allegedly her caretaker took advantage of her money. And just so happened her caretaker happened to be her sister. So we're going to talk about that. Betrayal, sibling rivals, and how sometimes your family will be the number one people to do you dirty. Especially nowadays. That's the key. Nowadays. Told you, a lot of stuff changed. People change. Their mind change. Spirits change. So a lot of times your number one enemy is going to be family and friends right now, man. It's called betrayal. We're going to get into that. I'm also going to be talking about the woman by the name of ALICIA QUARLES, who is a TV host, worked with Good Morning America, Entertainment News, and plenty other platforms. She felt like her life is in danger, and she said that the people was trying to do her like Sandra Bland. For those who know about Sandra Bland, we're gonna get into that, and we're gonna get into this kind of like play-by-play because it's very, very weird. And this episode is dealing with the price of fame and what come with it on the back end. And when you want that fame, you gotta understand you gotta pay a price. So we're gonna get into that. That's the agenda of today's episode: the price of fame. Every story I'm gonna touch on deals with some type of fame and how it ended with a different result. We're gonna get into that. I'm also gonna be talking about Britney Spears. Britney Spears finally got the courage to speak out about what happened in her life. But really, what I got from this is she broke the mind control program. Y'all know I was just talking about her last week. She broke her mind control program. She got her mind back, and she's finally speaking the truth. And she talking about some of the things. And once again, Britney Spears has a story of betrayal. We're gonna get into that. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. A few of these stories deal with women today. So if you don't like women, you don't like women's stories, then you probably ain't gonna want to be here. What up, Alan? What up, bro? What's going on? But I'm gonna talk about everything. Y'all know how I do. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta let it be known, you know. Because some dudes act like they hate women. I don't get it. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that. And we're gonna talk about a few other things. Now that y'all pulling up, man, we're about to get into the get down. Like I said, For No Fame Live, episode 253. Y'all know how I do. We heated this morning. Look, we ready to go. We ain't got too much time to waste. I know y'all shaking and moving right now. And let's go. We got Savage Studio, a dead YouTuber. We got applewatts, reality TV star. We got ALICIA QUARLES, a TV host. We got Britney Spears, a singer. But all four of them dealt with the same thing, dealing with the same thing. It all relates because it comes with the fame. So the first thing I'm gonna get, we're gonna talk about Apple Watch first. We're gonna get into Apple Watch. You dig? Because this woman almost died. She couldn't talk. She was in a coma, couldn't walk. And maybe some of her people thought she was gonna die. But obviously we could say she's strong and she fought through because now she is talking. You know, she's rehabbing. But this is another sad story of betrayal and another example to let us see how some people will try to do you dirty, do you wrong when you're at your lowest point. And we already know this. So let's check it out. Apple Watts accuses caretaker of withholding $15,000 in GoFundMe donations after car crash. After she got into the horrific accident where she almost died, her caretaker was allegedly taking care of her. And keep in mind, this woman has children as well. So she almost lost her life and lost her motherhood. And her sister is supposed to be the one that was taking care of her. Supposed to be her caretaker. And it was a GoFundMe started after her accident. And as you see, allegedly, it was 15,000 plus. I seen some say 45,000, but you know how the news mix up stuff. We're going to say 15,000 plus. The reality star does not mention who her caretaker was, but during her hospitalization, her sister, Dominique Florney, was the one who often shared updates of the former reality star condition. So for those who've been paying attention to this the whole time, her sister has been the one giving the updates on her conditions. And as you see her sister right here. But recently, Apple Watts and her homegirl, they went live and they was talking about her sister, and her sister had a rebuttal. So as you see right here, Apple Watts speak on how her sister has been at her house for almost a month and was only at her house for a week, basically saying she wasn't really taking care of her like that. She didn't really make sure she was straight. She only checked on her a few times. Well, her sister had a little rebuttal, and you see she says that I ain't never did this, but just as y'all know, mental health is real. So she's trying to classify her sister as having mental health issues. Strike number one. You know your sister just died, almost died, pardon me. Your sister just almost died. Now that she's waking up and calling you out, now you want to say mental health. See how they play that mental health game? Remember that. Always remember that. When you speak in truth nowadays, when you stand on truth, people try to put that mental health label on you. They did it with Britney Spears. That's why I'm going to get into her later, because she relates to this story too. How people try to label you as crazy. Oh, matter of fact, within the ALICIA QUARLES story, they try to label her as crazy. So you're going to see the pattern. Whenever you start going against the grain, or you start waking up, or you start calling people out, that's when they start putting that crazy on you. But any other time when you speak on mental health against somebody else the wrong way, you'll get in trouble. You see that? Like if I outright just come and say, "Oh man, you crazy, you got mental health issues," or if I try to joke on somebody like that, I'll get in trouble. But if somebody want to make me look like a fool, they can call me a mental health patient and get away with it. So I'm showing you how they use that word mental health to pick and choose when and how they use it and who they use it on. So her sister, after being accused of stealing this money, she's trying to call her mental health patient now. Now let's check it out. This Apple Watts, you know, shout out to 9mag TV for this picture, I say. This is Apple Watts. As you see, she's in recovery, and she went live with her friend. You know, her words still slurred. Like I said, she's still rehabbing, but she was speaking her piece, and her friend was going hard for her too. And it was talking about her sister, how her sister basically been doing her dirty, like not been checking on her like that. You know, wasn't really doing what she was supposed to do. I'll say that. And she had control. Now, this is another thing. Apple Watts claims that out of the 15,000, her sister only gave her $90. $90. Very, very weird, right? Just showing you her sister now. Apple Watts seemingly had a fallout with her caretaker. In a new video shared on Instagram, the season 5 star Love and Hip Hop Hollywood alleged that her caretaker stole $15,000 from a GoFundMe donation set up for her following her car crash. And her sister, like I said, hold up. Like I said, let's look at the bottom. I'm gonna finish reading. Since I'm such a problem to the person that was taking care of me, where's my money at though? The reality star said in the clip, she went on to declare that her caretaker only gave her $90. And her because at first she didn't want to throw her sister under the bus. That's why she was saying caretaker. But when her sister started talking back greasy, that's when she put her sister on blast. But as you can see, out of 15,000, she only got $90. However, during her hospitalization, her sister, Dominique Florney, was the one who often shared updates on the former star's condition. Long story short, catching wind of Apple's post, Dominique wrote on Instagram story, "I ain't never did this ever, but just so y'all know, mental health is real and snakes is in your garden." Snakes in your garden. So she basically calling her sister mental health issues and calling her a snake. But her sister is the one that almost died in the hospital and left her as a caretaker. She added, okay, hold up. She added, she been at my house for almost a month. Ty was only at my house for a week. I got kids. Basically, what she was saying was she got kids. She got a life of her own. Either way, the shit is messy. I'm not going to get caught up in all the details. It's messy. But the point of the matter is her sister stole her money. All right? And mind you, this woman is still slurring. She's still messed up. As you see this Apple Watch right here now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how she look. You know what I'm saying? That's how she used to look. She ain't too messed up. It's just that she basically was dead for a while, you know, brain dead, in a coma. You know, when you wake up out the coma, you got to learn how to use all of your organs all over again. So she almost could have been a vegetable. And it's another sad story of, you know, no disrespect of, you know, these bad chicks and how it end up bad for them sometimes. You dig? She's a reality star, a rapper, things of that nature, but now she can't do none of that. She barely could talk. And maybe, in my opinion, I feel like her sister probably felt like she was going to die, or her sister probably felt like she would never be able to speak again. And that's probably when she was spending her money. She probably had no clue this woman was going to bounce back. So one thing we know, that Apple Watts is a survivor. She is strong. But like I said, her own sister spent her money. I think her sister thought she was going to die. And this happens a lot. So you got to understand, if you ever get in a situation, you need somebody to take care of you, or watch over your kids, or watch over what you got going on. You got to be able to trust the person, because sometimes people will catch you at your lowest point. You dig? So that's how I go. But anyway, like I said, right? She spoke about her sister and said her sister only seen her 3 times for real. And that been playing with her money and things of that nature. So once again, we see a sibling rival, we see a family beef. And like I said, nowadays this shit is natural, ain't nothing new. Because right now, a lot of people know sometimes your family and friends will turn on you because they feel like you ain't gonna do nothing to them. A lot of time that's how it go. She won't steal 15,000 for somebody else. You know why? Because she probably end up dead. Or she probably end up in jail. But if I steal that 15,000 from my sister, I could just pay her back later. She ain't gonna do nothing to me. See that? So that's the perfect example why family will do you the most dirtiest sometimes. Now let's go to the next story. I might come back to that. This right here was very, very intriguing. I know some of y'all might know about this. A lot of y'all might not. But we're going to go through this step by step because it's very, very weird. What up, Wax Dog? What's popping? Very, very weird. And this thing right here played out right in our face. Now check it out. Boom. This is ALICIA QUARLES. All right. She is a TV host. Good Morning America. She's BT, E! News, different platforms. She's something like a TV host, journalist, something to that nature. But you know, if you know about anything about Good Morning America, then you already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? But check it out, y'all. We got to check this out. Look. Now, recently, over the weekend, like Friday, this woman was online, Instagram and TikTok, ranting and saying that she feel like she's in danger. She said that they trying to Sandra Bland me. For those that know about Sandra Bland, that is the woman that was found hung under suspicious circumstances. Long story short, the key thing, ALICIA QUARLES basically was saying they're going to try to kill her and make it look like a suicide. That's what she's saying. You got to keep in mind, she works for the media. And when you work for the media, you have to be down with the program. You have to know how to finesse. You got to know when to lie. You got to know when to play the game. And you can't be trying to deal with no truth and certain things of that nature. You got to stick to the script. But from what I'm getting from this story, she ain't want to play the game no more. So let's check it out some more. Now look, she's reporting that she's in danger. As you see, she's made more than one video. You dig? She been making her videos. She was ranting. And the thing that's funny, when I went back to do a lot of research, a lot of her stuff got deleted. But check it out. She was going on rants and she was speaking a lot of truth, but you know, when you start doing that, they label you as crazy. But I wanted you to see this, right? Like I said, former E! News reporter ALICIA QUARLES basically in danger. She sends cryptic messages saying the establishment. You know the establishment? That's another key word for the so-called Illuminati. You dig? The powers that be, the hidden hand, whatever you want to call them. The establishment is after her. trying to Sandra Bland her. Now, this is what she was saying in her rants over the weekend. Now, check it out. Now, it was a video shown by Hollywood Unlocked. They had the footage of the police at her door. And the police are also seen at her door with her neighbors, allegedly. And another neighbor, but Quarles insists that the officers remove the latch from her door. And in another clip shortly after that, Quarles returned to her couch and says she fears that officers are going to kill her, like Sandra Bland. You dig? But this is the point, right? We're going to keep going. Now, look. During all this drama was happening, Quarles even contacted Jason Lee. That's the man that runs Hollywood Unlocked. A lot of y'all know about Jason Lee. But she was hitting him up in real time while they was at her door, basically letting it be known that these people coming for me. And she needed a witness, allegedly. So Quarles even contacted Jason Lee and sent more videos letting him know she is expecting a child, but then sent an even more alarming video saying, if you don't see me doing this in the video, send it. That means I'm dead. So basically, as you see, she gave a gun gesture to her head with her hand and was trying to tell him, if you don't see me, basically, I'm dead. You dig? Fans flooded her comment section asking what is going on, and many others calling on her friends to help her immediately. So this is a point we're gonna get into it. Now check it out. Now, look, like I said, now they came back to her house after that particular first time when the cameras was rolling. They left and came back, and when they came back, she got hospitalized. The source also claimed that she has resigned from Good Morning America with no clear reason why. So she basically went AWOL from Good Morning America. This is part of why they came to her house. But like I said, let's get into this part right here. It was covered by Hollywood Unlocked. And for those that want to see the footage, if it's still up, because I ain't see it up nowhere, and a lot of stuff got taken down, that's how I know it's something shady going on. Anyway, Hollywood Unlocked put it out there, and this is real time when they was knocking on her door. As you see the door right here. This is the latch on her door. Now, this is why they're trying to say she crazy. Because when they came to her house, she wouldn't open the door. She only spoke to them through the latch. And she kept saying, take the latch off, take it off, take it off. Basically saying, take it off. Like, basically was saying what I got from it. She was saying, I'm not going to take it off. Y'all take it off. And it was like, hey, Val. It was like, hey, how you doing? And it was the police and some of her so-called neighbors. But when she went to the door, she was like, those ain't her neighbors. She don't know them. And she felt like they was coming to kill her, and she was not trying to let them in the house. So she kept saying, allegedly, she kept saying, take it off, take it off. Like, basically, you take the latch off. I ain't taking it off. And then she could have been playing crazy. So they leave her alone. You did? Now let me show you. This is when the door was opened up. She was talking to them through the door the whole time. And mind you, it was people around. She ain't know them. She said those wasn't her neighbors. Like, so they making it like she was crazy because she didn't take the latch off the door and that she didn't know her neighbors. So that's the reason why they saying she acting crazy and she's something wrong with her. Now check it out. Like I said, as you see the latch on the door, you see the people through the crack smiling. You feel me? Mind you, they with the police, but these are the people acting like they're her neighbors. And she like, I don't know y'all. And then that's when she went on the couch and whatever was within the household, and she still was talking her talk. And she hit up Jason Lee, and that's when she let him know, like, basically, they coming for me. And if something happened to me, make sure you post the video. So Jason Lee had posted the video, but I don't know if he took it down. And I also think he's going with the narrative now that something that she crazy or something like that. You dig? So he don't want to get caught up in that smoke neither. And he's co-signing her allegedly being crazy. You dig? But at first, he was supposed to be on her side and let it be known, like, yo, they trying to get her, they coming for her. But after I think she got arrested, he started changing the narrative a little bit and going with the crazy narrative. So I'm gonna show y'all. Like I said, these people at her door, and she don't even know them. She ain't trying to let nobody in. And she just kept saying, take it off. You like, basically, yeah, y'all take the latch off if you want to come in. I ain't opening the door. So long story short, boom. The next day I wake up and check on the story again. She locked up. You dig? She locked up. So as you see, she is now locked up for for allegedly kicking an NYPD officer in the stomach. But the question is, how did y'all get out the house? Because you got to remember, when they came the first time, this is the first time they came, she didn't open the door. So they had to leave. But what happened is, slickly, they came back 4:30 in the morning. That's when they got her. When no more cameras was around and everybody was asleep. Then they came and got her and put these charges on her for allegedly kicking an NYPD officer in the stomach. And now they saying that she's in a mental institution. She is now labeled as crazy. And this is the woman that's replacing her on the show. So being that she wasn't coming to work, the powers that be, I guess, had a plan for her, and they went and found her replacement. And as you know, Robin Roberts is also from Good Morning America. She is also taking a break from the show. They said a lot of people from Good Morning America have been taking breaks, not being on the show like that. And ALICIA QUARLES is one of the ones. They don't know if she quit. And mind you, she just got hired in October, September. She haven't even been working there a year. And she was ready to get up out of there. Now, we don't know if she's seen some things or heard some things, but I got to show you the narrative that she was not trying to let them in her home. It was something weird going on. She cried for help. She called Jason Lee, but the next day she was locked up, and now she's in the psychic ward, allegedly. And they got her replacement. So this is what I'm saying. It's a dirty game out here. I don't know if a lot of y'all seen that video where Al Roker looked like he was under mind control on the set. He was just staring into the days for like a couple minutes, man. Anyway, man, we're going to get into that, but I'm just showing y'all, man. This stuff is getting weird. And I'm going to go back into that ALICIA QUARLES story and that mind control program, but I got to keep it pushing. Now we're going to get into the dead YouTuber by the name of Savage Studios. Now, Savage Studios, right? He's a YouTuber. He's another one of the YouTubers. He got out of jail. Same story that we hear all the time. It's like instead of the East Coast, this was a West Coast story. He got out of jail. If I'm not mistaken, he's affiliated with Hispanic gangs, Mexican gangs. Either way, he's affiliated with gangs on the West Coast, allegedly. And it was said that he dropped his location, and that's what got him smoked. And they said he was doing a lot of internet beefing. And he got smoked right outside the tattoo shop, allegedly, where he worked at. And he got smoked in the parking lot. And he was into beefing with a lot of his people, followers, whatever. Beefing on the gram, beefing on YouTube, just doing a lot of beefing. And they say he was talking reckless. And if I'm not mistaken, he was spilling certain information he was supposed to be speaking on. Basically, he was doing too much. And he slipped up and dropped his location. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he thought he was just going to tell where he was at. He thought nothing was going to happen. Long story short, this man is dead now. Rest in peace. He got smoked. Now, mind you, he was out of jail. He started his channel. His channel has 17,000 subs. He just started his channel in 2020. So his channel haven't been out for 2 years. He only got 88 videos. So that just shows you he ain't put out a whole lot of videos. He only put out 88. But he was known to talk about prison stories, dogs, things like that. But a lot of prison stories, and if I'm not mistaken, gang activity. You dig? But on the West Coast, they played a little different when you're dealing with those Mexican gangs. They play a little different. See, they ain't with all that back and forth playing around. So he dropped his location, or they might already knew where he worked at. But long story short, they caught his ass slipping in that parking lot, and they smoked his ass. And when deputies arrived, they found the victim identified as 31-year-old resident of Yucca Valley, Steven Sigala. That's his name. Lying in the parking lot with multiple gunshot wounds. Sigala was pronounced deceased at the scene. So this man got killed over YouTube. Smoked, slaughtered over YouTube. But y'all know your boy been telling you about a lot of this stuff, that this how a lot of this stuff gonna play out. It's just what it is. Because people take online too far, and it's just too much going on. It's a thin line between broadcasting and snitching. it's a thin line between you know, getting clicks and views and getting clicks and views at the expense of real life situations. And like I said, this is going to be happening a lot. I said months ago, it's going to be dead YouTubers from this behavior, and this is one of them. And I know how shit work, meaning it might happen in Cali now, but it's going to be other places because that's just how I go. You dig? But this man got pulled up on and smoked at work. And he was taunting people and, you know, dropping locations and adding talk. He basically was talking that pull-up talk. Pull up, always telling somebody to pull up. And this man pulled up and called his bluff and smoked him. You dig? And since news of the shooting was released, several internet personalities have taken to social media to discuss the shooting of Sigala, who went by the online name Savage Studios. Sigala was a YouTuber and a tattoo artist who was tattooing out of the #1 Smoking Guns tattoo shop. He was known for creating content about his relationships, tattoos, life after prison, his dogs, and more. See that? I also wanted to show you how they know all about your channel. They know all about what you got going on. And I just told you that. That's whenever they want to find something out about you, all they got to do is go online and study you. So after he got smoked, they had the whole rundown on him. So now this man's channel is on YouTube, and it's a channel of a dead man. Same thing like when you on Instagram, Facebook. A lot of time, it's not a lot of time. It's a lot of dead people still got pages. That's why it's a lot of foul energy on the internet. You got dead pages, all type of stuff. But anyway, as you see, he was playing a YouTube game. His ass got killed. So that's why I be trying to tell people, man, everything ain't a joke out here. Just because you want clicks and views, you don't got to be very hard with your disrespect playing internet games. And at the end of the day, you got to remember something. You know, just because you don't get caught today don't mean you won't get caught another day. But when you play with certain activity or you start talking too much about the wrong things, certain people ain't going to take it light. And guess what else, y'all? The person who killed him is still on the run. They had a picture of the car, but the car was stolen, which means they specifically stole the car to put a hit on him. So my point is, the people who allegedly smoked this man, they have not got caught, and they are nowhere to be found, and he got smoked in broad daylight. So I'm just showing you, man, if somebody wants you faded, you will be faded. That's just how it go. And it's sad to say that he got faded over the internet. You dig? When clout chasing goes wrong, and like I said, fame come with a price. So for all you people that want to be famous, just understand that fame ain't got nothing to do with money. Fame ain't got nothing to do with a bank account. And fame has nothing to do with the protection of your life. That's it. Fame is just fame. It's just saying, look at me, all the spotlight on you. That's all fame is. You dig? Everybody knew where he worked. They knew everything about him. But the point is, he was always beefing. That's the moral of the story. Anyway, I'll get back maybe. As y'all know, over the weekend, Biggie Small mural was violated. And that ain't nothing new. Every mural that has been created in the past couple of years have been destroyed. I just spoke about Young Dolph mural being destroyed. We know Prodigy mural got destroyed. We know Nipsey Hussle mural got destroyed. So this is the highest form of disrespect. We also live in a time where people on demon time, they don't care. Nobody cares about nothing. But it is funny how magically, right? Peep game. See, people don't catch everything. The same week, his daughter put up money to save her boyfriend for hitting 3 people. The same week, Biggie Smalls, her dad, mural gets disrespected. So maybe this could be some of the victims of the car accident. Who knows? But this ain't coincidences. I mean, I'm not saying they tie together, but I understand how things work because we're dealing in a spiritual world. You dig? So in my opinion, the same week his daughter was all in the news for putting that money up. The same week his mural get disrespected. So that's how I look at it. I look at it like, man, sometimes things are just weird. Not saying they had nothing to do with each other, but it's a hell of a coincidence. All the weeks, all the months, all the years, it's the same week it get violated. You dig? But You know why you got to see this? Because this just shows you the mentality of the people. And you know, I always tell you that, like, when you die, nobody cares when you die. Nobody cares. What up, Hunter Rizzo? What up? When you die, nobody cares. Not nowadays. They don't care. People who don't feel the same way about you the way you feel about you and your family. People don't care. They just gonna use you for clout. That's it. They just gonna use you for clout many different ways. And another thing I want y'all to understand about Biggie Smalls, right? Biggie Smalls is a meal ticket, meaning whenever his name is mentioned, you could put his name on anything and sell it. Like, I was in the smoke shop yesterday. They had a big ass bong with a Biggie Small face on it. I'm like, look at this shit. You got people selling this man image. That's just what it is. They know in the hood, the community, you can sell anything. Long as if you put Biggie face and Tupac face on it, you could sell mugs, you could sell t-shirts, you could sell pipes, you could sell, don't matter. All you got to do is put Biggie face or Pac face on it. They already know that's how you make money off the dead. They're always going to bring money, man. So that's just all this shit is about. Exploitation, man, on every level. So like I said, I'm not going to stay here too long because it ain't really about too much, but I do wanted to show y'all that this is the time we in. Anytime you disrespect Biggie Mill, they just show you, man. We just dealing with wicked ass people, y'all. That's it. That's it. Man, it's nothing going on but this BS. So like I said, let's keep it pushing. Now we're going to touch on the topics of what I've been talking about. Home invasions, murder, and mayhem is what's going on in the country right now. And this woman right here was slaughtered in a home invasion. And her man was home. He got hurt, but he didn't die. And they saying that somebody knows something, and the loved ones are seeking justice. And as you see, she is a mother. And it was also said that this woman was known to brag about material items online, things of that nature, bragging and bragging on her Chanel and things of that nature. They said she was, she did brag a little bit, and she seemed like one of the women that did put a lot of her life on social media. So she was killed in a home invasion. Now, mind you, she only 30 years old. Her husband was hurt, but allegedly she had just opened up her photography studio. So she also was a businesswoman. You dig? And she just opened it up in January. She specialized in taking photos of families, pregnant women, and recently born children. Now, you got to understand, they also said that home invasions was already going on in her neighborhood. 3 people already got their home invaded before her. But when she got her home invaded, she got killed. Now, remember when I've been talking about these home invasions, I specifically told a woman, you got to watch about all that showing off at times. Because these people are so desperate and thirsty, these niggas will break in your house just to steal your clothes, your designer bags, all type of shit. We've seen that happen to Marlo from Love and Hip Hop, or should I say Housewives of Atlanta. We've seen them breaking Mariah Carey home, and I already explained to y'all how some of these lames, these weak individuals, they're more comfortable with breaking into a woman's home that got money because they feel like it's an easier target. Maybe this also was an inside job because her husband was home, but maybe they felt like her husband was weak and we coming to get them. But this woman is dead. Now, I don't know what it was over. It's not my place to know, but it was a home invasion and she got taken out in her own home. And as you see, this happened in Seattle. So I wanted to show y'all how this is trending in America. When I speak on trending, I'm talking about all over America. I already showed y'all Atlanta. We already showed you different states, New York, all over, Tennessee. It don't matter. It's going on all over. See, the only difference in New York is different because you can't just kick in them doors like that. Steel door. We got steel doors. And some people got extra deadbolt locks. So you can't kick in a New York door like that. But everywhere else in America, doors are getting kicked. Understand that. Also, in the world of chaos we living in right now, this football player got jacked and shot in D.C. yesterday. An NFL player for the Washington Commanders, previously known as the Redskins, Brian Robinson. I just saw this morning. He was shot in an attempted carjacking. Because I told y'all that these carjackers are trending in America. I told you that. You out here flossing. You out here sleeping. I'm telling you what's going on. Actually, we're in a time now where a lot of people, you being studied right now. See, a lot of these victims you think random, a lot of them ain't random. It's people studying you, and they waiting for the right time to catch you slipping. That's why I keep telling people when it get dark and cold, that's when a lot of stuff gonna take place. Because some people are being studied right now. And the people that want to get you, they're gonna wait till the fall to get you. Just being real. Why? Because you've been doing too much. You've been doing a lot of flossing, a lot of showing off, a lot of bragging, a lot of I got this and you ain't got nothing. Having to have not. So therefore, you like to brag about what you have. You like to show off what you have. So people that don't have, they want to come get what you got. The shit is just simple. There ain't nothing hard to understand, y'all. It's fucking simple. The same people that know about animals, no matter how nice that dog is, if you go too long without feeding that particular dog, you know what that dog gonna do. You know that dog gonna bite you if it don't eat after a certain amount of time. You know that. But that's the same thing going on in real life right now in the streets, all over. And it ain't just the streets, y'all. Everywhere. If you out here doing too much, you might get dealt with. So if you are doing too much, just be ready. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't here to tell nobody what not to do. I'm just telling you be on point, because this man plays for the NFL and they try to kill him. You dig? I guess he didn't want to get a carb and they gave his ass a couple of shots. You got to remember, he is a running back. So when you are a running back, and I was just watching him the other day, when you're a running back, your life is based on your legs. That's how you make your money. That's your career. So if his legs are damaged to the point he got life-threatening injury on his legs, his career is over. He won't be able to be no running back for nobody. And this happened in D.C. And you should know about D.C. You will get smoked in D.C. too. You will get smoked. You see, Alpo got shot and ran around D.C. A lot of people got shot and ran around. Remember Cameron was in D.C. He got shot. Yeah, in D.C. you'll get shot, especially around that DMV area. All of that, man. They ain't playing. DMV, D.C., Virginia, man, all of that. North Carolina, pick a state. Don't matter. This was going down, y'all, because guess what? I already showed y'all how the drugs are drying up. I already showed y'all how the streets ain't eating. All right? You want to know more? You check previous episodes. I showed you play by play the trickling effect, how it is affecting the hood, the community, the neighborhood. People that are used to touching thousands are touching nothing now. People that are used to having a way, they can't have a way no more, which is also increasing a lot of domestic violence. Also, over the weekend, I got word on a particular dude that killed his girlfriend. She was only 24 years old. And it was said that the argument started over he came home and she ain't had no food ready. You dig? My people's. So I know what the fuck going on out here. Domestic violence, all this shit, but it's just a whole bunch of frustration of people that fell victim to the pandemic. And now they can't adapt. What's up, Latasha Jordan? What's up, everybody? Chris Miller, what's up? Danielle, what's up? D. Malley, what's up? I am Brownie, what's up, y'all? I'm going to holler at all y'all. Y'all know that. But like I said, right? If you think you seen something this summer, you just wait till the dark season come up. I'm telling you. That's why I'm putting my people on point right now. I'm telling you. Especially by October. I'm telling you. Y'all stay on point out here. Stop fucking showing off your whole lifestyle, right? Hopefully you did enough of that shit already. Get it out your system. Because right now, that shit, look, the points you think you put on the scoreboard is the points they're going to be used against you. That's all I'm saying. I can show off all the shit I got, everything I'm doing right now, but what does it really matter? I don't got to prove to myself what I already got. But if I get to showing off the whole world, see, ain't no telling what's going to come with that. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And I ain't telling nobody, I'm not raining nobody parade. I'm just saying, well, if you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. So you just do what you do. But if you get caught lacking out here, don't say nobody ain't tell you nothing. And that's on you. All right. So let's keep it moving to add on to the same agenda of what I've been talking about. As you see, TikTok car theft challenge in the Chicago area sees 767% increase in Hyundais and Kias. You know, your boy already been talking about this. Now I had to show y'all the proof. Do you see the percentage? You know what 100% is. TikTok car theft challenge area sees 100% increase. Not 100%, 767%. That means everybody getting jacked in their car robbed. You dig? But guess what? This is trending all over America. Why? Because all of the young boys of America now follow Chicago. Therefore, it's happening everywhere. I told you about a story last week. The woman was out in broad daylight looking at houses. She was a realtor, and they jacked her broad daylight. You dig? I told you about the Hyundais and Kias, how they all getting stolen left and right. So if you got a Hyundai or Kia, you better get you one of them steering wheel locks. If you ain't got one already. People in New York already know that. That's law. But everywhere else around the world, you better get a steering wheel lock if you got a Kia or a Hyundai, because that's what they taking, young boys. So they taking them, spinning out, doing donuts. They taking them, doing crimes, robberies, killings. You dig? Enjoy riding and crashing them. So it's up to you. I'm just letting you know what's going on. And also, if you're in one of these cars, you might be a victim of a jacking. Why? Because they learn how to run this shit without the key. So that's all I'm telling y'all. But on the back end of all of that, we got one hero. Because this situation, a mass intruder was shot to death trying to break into a particular residence in Northside residence in Madison. If I'm not mistaken, this, as you see, this is in Wisconsin. So as you see, this particular person tried to break into somebody's house and got smoked. Why am I showing you this? I'm showing you the storyline. I just showed you different states. I'm showing you Wisconsin, home invasions. I just showed you Seattle, home invasions. I showed you Atlanta, home invasion. I showed you the whole East Coast. So we got East Coast, Midwest, down South, West Coast. Trending topic, kicking in the door, waving the 4-4. Carjacking, Grand Theft Auto, Part 5. I told y'all that. That's what's going on in real life. And it's just starting. It's just starting. You know why? Because everybody ain't start following yet. You know, in America, once some people do this and people catch on, what they do, they start following. So a lot of followers ain't really start getting involved with it. Not quite yet. But when it really become a national trend, watch what's going to happen. And what's going to happen is stuff like this too. Mass intruder shot to death, breaking into Northside residence. So some people going to be ready. That's why I tell my people, be ready. Because it's going on. It's a reality. Remember when I told you, I said 9 times out of 10, you will be smoking your own people before you think it's going to be some type of race war. I told you that. You ain't got to worry about no racists, but you really do got to worry about home invaders. You do got to worry about kidnappers. You do got to worry about rapists. These are things that's really going on. You really do got to worry about people snatching your kids. You dig? The odds of somebody calling you a nigger are very slim compared to the odds of your child getting snatched on the street. That can happen faster. See, I'm just showing people, stay on point, pay attention. This is the real shit. All right? So I'm about to go to the next story. What up? Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody in here. Check it out. Salute to the people in the building. Now we got to get into this. All right? It's the Britney Spears. Now we had to wait 15 years for this story. We all knew what was happening to Britney Spears. We've seen throughout the years. But now Britney Spears has empowered herself, and she now is finally comfortable with speaking her truth. But she's still watching her step. As you see, she admits that she was like a robot, which means she was under mind control. I already broke all this down. When I was talking about the 2 sisters, the Bailey sisters, when I was just talking about it last week, how they get these people at certain ages, very, very young, and shape and mold them, put them in programs and work their brain. And in this situation, Britney Spears were pimped by her parents. But another thing you got to understand, these mind control programs, sometimes the people you think be their parents don't even be their parents. They get you as a baby, a toddler, and put you with a particular family. That particular family job is to raise you up to be what they want you to be, whether it's a star, whether it's a basketball player, whatever job they want you to be, an agent, whatever they want you to do, these particular people will raise you up to be what you're supposed to be. Get paid, all type of shit. So these are some of the programs that went on from back in the day. All you also got to do is check You check back in the day and look at all of the child store, all of the child celebrities from the 80s, 90s, you'll see they all went through the same fucking program. And they all go through the same drama, especially Arnold from Different Strokes. His parents did him dirty. My point is this: a lot of times they don't even be their real parents, because the things that was done to Britney Spears, we gotta say, it was they really her parents, or like I said, some people are into pimping their kids. So she came out and was speaking the truth. Now they said Britney Spears did a YouTube video and then she deleted it. Also, it was said that she denied interviews from Oprah. She ain't want nothing to do with none of them people. She could have got paid to do it for Oprah. She didn't. She ain't want to do it. She ain't want nobody. She didn't want to deal with nobody. I'm gonna just say that she didn't want to deal with nobody for no money. She knows she could have got paid millions for a story. So instead of doing that, she just did a 22-minute video and started spitting out truth. Now let's check it out. Britney Spears is now married too, and you got to understand, this is probably part of her strength because she got a husband. You dig? And let's check it out. The shit's serious. Britney said she was nervous previously, but now felt a little more confident to share openly my thoughts and what I've been through. Now check it out. She said it was crucial for my heart and head to speak openly about the conservatorship that lasted for 15 years. Some kind of way, basically, they had her where she couldn't speak. It was a whole lot of handlers around her. All of this time, they was keeping her on lockdown and keeping her dumb. They was just cop blocking her. They was trying to control her so much to the point she gave in and just started playing dumb and playing a role. You dig? And she had to play this role for 15 years. And her mother and father was with the shit. Now check it out. Britney said the extent of my madness was playing chase with paparazzi. Now remember when they first tried to say she was going crazy, when the paparazzi was stalking her out, which is still to this day one of the most things I've ever done while being famous, meaning she only got into trouble with the paparazzi that one time. We've seen Kanye West knock out the paparazzi. We've seen many people get into a paparazzi, because guess what? The paparazzi is the people they send at the stars to get you frustrated. They send the paparazzis to track you down. How the fuck you think they always know where the fuck you at? You ain't notice how when these celebrities be taking pictures on islands, different places, a goddamn picture pop up? Because it be paparazzis watching them. And these paparazzis be agents disguised as paparazzi. You get it? A lot of them be agents disguised. You get it? That's how they play the fucking game. Anyway, she recalled the day she was taken into the hospital, claiming her mom set her up. She said her mom was at the couch claiming somebody was coming over to the home. And this is how she first got jacked up and labeled as crazy. Britney said hours later, there were 200 paparazzis outside. She was being taken away in an ambulance. This when they was taking her, putting her in that program. I know now it's all premeditated. See, she's older. I know now it's all premeditated, meaning my own family plotted against me. They put the plan together to plot against me. It was premeditated. She was young and dumb, and they came with a plan to get her labeled as crazy because the powers that be knew Britney wasn't with the program. Remember, I spoke about all of the child Disney stars, Nickelodeon stars. All of them went through certain programs, certain rituals. A lot of them went through shit, so they be under a fucking spell. Then when they get older and try to break the spell, Orlando Brown, they get called crazy. You get it? So when Britney started breaking the curses and she was trying to live her life, this is when they got her labeled as crazy. Remember that she had a kid. They took a kid from her, things of that nature. I know now it was all premeditated, she said. Britney said a woman introduced the idea of conservatorship to her father and mom, helped him follow through. The pop star said it was all a setup and she had no drugs or alcohol in her system. It was pure abuse. See that? Her own father and mother set her up and finessed her. But like I said earlier, we don't even know if these are her real parents. You dig? How would you feel right now if you found out the people you thought was your parents wasn't really your parents and you was adopted as a child? And now you think you so-and-so and you got this type going on, but the whole time, man, you don't even know you was handpicked. Anyway, you was handpicked and selected. Check it out, right? So like she spoke on, the only worst thing she ever did in her whole career was running for paparazzi. You dig? She said she had to do what she was told. Britney said she was told she was fat every day. That was the mess with her head. Tell her she was fat every day. They made me feel like I was nothing. In the video, she explained she went along with it because she was scared and fearful. Who was she scared and fearful of? Her own mother and father? Or was she scared of the powers that be, that hidden hand? And the hidden hand was using her parents against her. Or was she just scared of everybody? You see that? She said she was scared and fearful. None of it made sense to me. So the question is, y'all, who was she scared of? Mind you, keep in mind, she was on lockdown for 15 years, y'all, silenced and was scared and fearful. Why? Because she was in a mind control program. MK Ultra. That woman probably was tortured. It was something else she did, and we're going to get into it. Y'all forgot. I was like a robot, she said. I didn't give a fuck anymore. She said she couldn't go where she wanted, couldn't hire the nanny she wanted for her children. You dig? And she couldn't have cash. What's going on with Wendy Williams right now? She can't have cash. Sound like the same program to me. She said when she got her spark back while recording in 2016, the album Glory, she said, I got the fire back in my eyes. She said that this is when things started to change for the better. She said people around her realized her changes and started to become scared that she had her voice back. So she got her voice back, which means she cracked the mind control code. She started getting her strength back. And the people that was taking advantage of her, they started getting scared. Because you got to understand, that means they were what? Leeching and taking her fucking money. Britney Spears was a multimillionaire at 25, one of the biggest stars. I told you the other day when I was talking about it, what? I said if Britney Spears would have stayed on her level, Beyonce would have never been where she at. Beyonce helped fill the gap of Britney Spears to an extent. You got to understand that. Britney Spears was bigger than all of them. When Britney Spears was big on top of the game, Beyonce was still in Destiny Child. She was still in Destiny Child. They didn't even break up yet. So you got to understand how big Britney Spears at the time was bigger than Janet Jackson. She was bigger than everybody. So as you see, she was put in one of these programs and taken advantage of for all these years. So what that means, for all them years, people were spending her money. They was taking advantage of. Now she broke the spell. And maybe it was her getting, you know what I mean? Maybe she was getting piped down by this man. He helped break the damn curse and help wake her up. And maybe he got her back and now she feels strong. But I wanted to show y'all how her family, mom and dad, set her ass up. The price of fame. I showed you applewatts and her sister. Sister allegedly stole her money. The price of fame. Your own flesh and blood. That's all I want y'all to see. You dig? So Britney Spears now broke the curse, but now we also can admit and say that she was in a program. Everything was real. Now, another thing was brought up in the story. People forget, right? When this was going on, when they first labeled her as crazy the first time, she was talking in a British accent. And she shaved her hair off, remember? And she said to this day, she don't even know how she was doing all of that. Remember, there was one point with Nicki Minaj. Do y'all remember one point when Nicki Minaj was speaking in a British accent? Because at one point, she was in one of the programs, allegedly. That's why I told you that whole Barb's movement is a mind control program. To have grown women acting like children, for one. Barbie is a doll for little girls, all right, for two. That is to make your minds mush, and it's a mind control program. But remember, at one point when Nicki started tweaking out, rolling her eyes. Remember, she went into her alter ego. Remember when Beyonce went into alter ego? They say certain people, when you're in these programs, it works off split personality. Split personality is the whole method they use to create these different thought patterns in the mind control program. So Beyonce and Sasha Fierce is two different people. Remember when Nicki Minaj was saying she was also what? Roman, which was supposed to be a gay man, a gay boy. Roman. Remember that? Y'all forgot about Roman, didn't you? That's when she was in that program. And if you go back to the old VMAs and award shows, it was one Nicki Minaj did. She was dressed up like a priestess, with the Pope and all of that. You gotta remember, she was in that program. That's why she got a lot of that fame at first. Then you gotta remember when she started going against the grain, that's when they started coming for her head. Remember? They started giving her hell. But it's mighty funny. Like I said, now that she got the new boyfriend, he's getting all this humiliation. That's her humiliation ritual. What's her humiliation ritual? Her man is considered a sexual offender. Then all of a sudden, what? Her dad was part of her humiliation, right? And also, it has been death happened in her life recently. But my whole point is, after the things occurred, you see yesterday, she was shining back on that stage, the VMA. She's back in position. You dig? And I'm not making out of gay. I'm just showing you how the shit be working. It's always the same shit. Whenever they try to go against the grain, some drastic shit happen in their life, and then they get back in pocket. Or they fall all the way back. So when a woman, ALICIA QUARLES, said that they trying to do her like Sandra Bland, meaning she basically was saying they trying to come kill me. And she also basically was saying that if they come get me and I end up in a suicide, I didn't kill myself. Same behavior, because the Grim Reaper is coming to collect. See them at her door? They was coming to get her. And she said that these were her neighbors and she don't know them. They said the storyline is saying these were her neighbors, but she said she ain't know them people. You dig? And she said that in real time. So I'm going to say what she said. You know what I'm saying? Period. Also, I want to show y'all something else. How many people knew that Jim Jones was in New York undercover in 1996? So here's the proof to all my people to show y'all that Jim Jones been an actor. And this is also before Cameron blew up. Cameron didn't blow up to 97. But Jim Jones was on New York undercover. So was it already predicted that Jim Jones would be exactly where he's at and who he is to this day? Was it already seen back then? Was he always act? Because, you know, he got paid to be the tough guy back then. Ha, ha, ha. So you see how he promoted all that blood gangster shit all across America, and mad people got locked up and killed, and all these allegations of Jim Jones telling Jim Jones this, and you got people saying, I know for a fact Jim Jones ain't telling. Who the fuck knows? But we know one thing, that man was an actor in 1996. He was already dealing with the casting couch, whatever you want to call. He was already around that shit. Or there just could have been a star role. That ain't what I'm saying. My point is, what I'm saying is that he always wanted to be a star. And mind you, this is before Cameron even blew up. This is before Cameron and Mace. This is 96. See, I know my history. You can't finesse me. This is before Cameron and Mace. Jim Jones on New York undercover, y'all. And you see for yourself. And my point is also that what? He been an actor. And he was the #1 rapper to finesse the acting job of being the toughest gangster blood. That's a rapper. Nobody did it like Jim Jones. Nobody sold that blood gangster behavior like Jim Jones sold it. And now he in the lobby. He a lobby boy. But guess what? Niggas in New York been in the lobby since kids. That shit ain't nothing new. You still in the lobby, nigga? Anyway, let's keep it pushing. I'm done with that, nigga. Let's go. Top of the top. Yeah, we cooking on Money Day. And your boy was on time today. So now y'all see, man, all this shit is a joke. All this shit is an act. All this shit is a front. And you also see that the games are coming to an end, y'all. The shit playing out now. It's over with. You dig? It's over with. It's only real things taking place. What y'all talking about up here? Salute to the chat. I'm checking up on y'all. What's going on? What's going on? I told you sometimes y'all be having 10 different conversations up in here. Yeah, though, but oh, hold on. She said, let's not forget when Britney tongue-kissed Madonna. Remember that at the war show? See, I forgot about that. But just showing you, man. There was a lot of weird things going on. They was breaking that woman, man. But she might have been with the game, but then she didn't want to play the game no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, once you don't want to play that game no more, that's it for you. They come for you. You did. That's just what they do. So, let me see something. Salute to the people that's here. But I got to make sure I ain't missing nothing. Because right now in Hollywood, or whatever you want to call it, right? Entertainment, period. I keep telling people this shit is coming to an end. And only the people who got their deals already, you know, You might get to close out your deal, finish up your contract, but ain't too many new deals being broken. We going in a digital world. Like I was showing y'all with that digital rapper, that was also a key to show you they don't need nobody no more. Now you understand also why the past like 10 years they've been making you. If you notice, most of those blockbuster movies, a lot of them been those cartoon movies with just the voices. They was getting the voices from the actors. They've been testing out the technology because it's not about the actual actor. It's not about that. It's about how much money they can make off the project. So, like I said, they also understand that a lot of people have now gotten smart. See, a lot of people that are older, I'm talking about adults, you know right from wrong. You really can't be tricked like that. Things are different. Thanks for the donation, Chris Miller. Salute, family. Appreciate that. They know that, most adults are too smart. So that's why now we have to understand the number one agenda is the kids. It's about them finessing the children. You dig? That's what it's all about. They don't care about us. They want the children. So my point is this. They can make digital rappers all day because the kids are going to still listen to the music. The kids are going to still support the merch of the digital rapper. You dig? So, and you also learn within Hollywood. I told y'all this before. With an actor, if you notice, they always get no-name actors now. They get actors that are from overseas. They get people from overseas that can talk just like you, and they give them the job now. There's no more blockbuster celebrities getting paid no 30, 40 million for a movie no more. All the blockbuster movies already came out because every blockbuster movie was pushing an agenda. I already told y'all that. So when you want to push an agenda and you want the message to come across very perfect and clear, you have to pay the best actor to make the agenda stick and to make the agenda real. So that's why they had to pay all of those top actors back in the day. Now they don't got to pay them actors no more. Now they just get anybody because that's why most of the films you see now are trash or predictable. All of these TV shows are all predictable. They're all the same shit. When y'all gonna learn that too? Raising Canaan is power. Power is BMF. They're the same shit. That shit is the shot. The shit is P-Valley. It's all the same shit. They just keep remixing the name and remixing the actors. Snowfall. It's all the same shit. And you keep going for the same shit. So that's why they keep doing the same shit. But other than that, you haven't seen no real new TV shows. Nothing real that you was like, oh shit, that show is hot, or damn, I gotta catch the next episode. You ain't been seeing no content like that in the world of acting in Hollywood because they just putting out trash. Quick flip turnovers, what they doing. Paying actors low, getting big budgets, paying low money, and getting big turnovers and getting a lot of streaming revenue. So I'm just showing you how this shit is over with. But right here, I'm gonna go back to the top for the people that pulled up. This is about the price of fame. And I want to show you how we got 4 different categories, 4 different levels, right? We got a YouTuber that's dead, dropping his location, playing around on the internet, talking about gang business, talking about jail. He's dead now. You know why? Because he brought that shit to the internet. And he was living in a fucking false reality for clicks and views, right? Savage Studio got 17,600 subs, but he's dead now. He don't got no subs now. You get it? He only did 88 videos. And he just started his channel in August 2020. His channel just meant 2 years. And now he's dead because it was said that he did a lot of online beefing. He also did a lot of online talking about gang activity. If you know anything about Mexican gangs, they don't play all that. See, every other gang has been made a mockery online. You see that? But some gangs, they ain't with all that playing online behavior. So now he is dead. Dead as a doorknob, right? He got smoked in a parking lot at his job because he kept threatening, or should I say, he kept playing around, telling one individual to pull up. Pull up. and somebody pulled up and smoked his ass and left his ass stinking in the parking lot. You dig? Smoked his ass. So let's pay attention now. My people that know that pay, a lot of y'all be on YouTube a lot. Y'all know what's going on. Do you not see a whole lot of YouTube beef? Do you not see a whole lot of YouTube beef? Have you not seen the YouTube beef go beyond just joking and clowning and playing around? Have not the YouTube beef been getting serious? Do people not be talking about real street activity, real gang activity? People be talking about locations. People talking about all type of shit. You see it. It's meaning I'm showing you how this shit has went somewhere else now. It's no more just playing around, trolling. No, niggas are taking the streets and put it on the internet. You dig? So sometime this shit is playing out in real life, which is really going on. Remember, rappers was rapping, getting killed. Now, people that make content, they getting killed. This shit ain't nothing new, really. It's not nothing new, but it's about to take off a little bit more. Because when things like this happen, it sets the trend, or it sets the bad energy to exist. When deputies arrived, they found the victim identified as 31-year-old resident of Yucca Valley, Steven Sigler, lying in the parking lot with multiple gunshot wounds. So he got shot up. And he was pronounced dead at the scene. And whoever killed him, man, they somewhere chilling right now. The person who smoked his ass might eventually wind up watching this video. Who knows? Because I told you, sometime when you get smoked and you dead, the killers be somewhere chilling, smoking a blunt. They be somewhere popping a bottle, and they be just watching in the cut. And as you see, he was a YouTuber and a tattoo artist who was tattooing out of the #1 smoking guns tattoo shop. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people knew where he worked at, but he probably thought nobody was going to come holler at him, or he might have thought he was super gangster. Maybe he thought he couldn't be touched. Either way, y'all, he got done dirty, and the killers got away, and that's it. He's gone. He's not with us no more. He's out of here. And if you want to check out his content, go check out his channel, Savage Studios. You dig? But he ain't here no more. That's a dead man's channel now. So I'm trying to show people, right, that dying over the internet is the lamest way to die. Because when you're dead, them clicks and views and them subs, they just going to be sitting there on a dead channel. That's it. That's it. And then a couple weeks go by, people forget all about you. It's like you never existed. But the whole time you wanted a lot of clout. You had a little following. But when you're dead, everybody forget about you, man. That's it. So y'all got to understand how this shit work, man. For No Fame told you that. But anyway, man, people going to do what they're going to do. So that's it. Do what you do. I'm just showing you what happens and what's going to happen. Like, so a lot of people we seeing get beat up, but, you know, it could have been different. God forbid they got killed. You know, the same way a man could try to punch your head off is the same way a man could try to blow your head off. He chose to punch you instead of shooting you. So that's why I say you got to know who you're dealing with, and you can't just keep that energy around you, because eventually somebody going to try their hand. Somebody going to try you. And sometimes the person that'll try you won't clout off you. You get it? It's a dirty game, y'all. But like I said, man, it's all a bunch of BS. It's all internet shit, but it's all playing out in real life. So that's that. Let me see something. Little twerker. Just dropping location is no different than telling folks to pull up, shaking my head. Stop inviting the devil into your presence. Stop courting death. That's right. Rest in peace to this man. That's right. People like to play with death. People like to play with death. So, like I said, you get what you ask for out here. That's just what it is. Like, because remember, we just in a time now where people also want to take out different things on people. So, you know, you could rub somebody the wrong way at that wrong time, you know, and he might want to do something bad to his family member. He might have just finished arguing with his girl. He really want to hurt his girl, but he don't want that trouble. So he want to just come hurt you, or he want to hurt somebody. Y'all know that's how this shit goes sometime, man. So it is what it is. People ain't gonna listen. Nobody listens till they dead. But that's when it's too late. That's just how this shit goes. So like I said, man, that's just how I go, y'all. That's right. I can think of people more reckless. Nobody even pinched them yet. That's what I'm saying. He was going to get touched, bro. He repped the 25 Spanish game. That's my whole point. He was talking activity. He was doing too much talking. Exactly, bro. That's my point. I just said that. that certain gangs don't play with all that talking online shit. He was talking, spilling beans, exactly. Doing too much talking about the gang, beefing with people. He was doing it all. Everything we see, everything we heard about niggas doing in the dirty section, everything niggas on the East Coast, particularly New York, indulging, he was doing the same shit. And he was just doing it from Cali, you dig? And he got smoked for that shit. So that's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. He got smoked for that shit. But a lot of people didn't catch the saying. They thought it was just a saying when Jay said it's like New York got soft since they crushed the building. A lot of people don't get that part. They don't really understand what that meant. It really meant that niggas' principles and morals are not the same no more. That's what got crushed. Niggas don't understand the game. But anyway, man, but that's a fact though, Yak. That's why I'm glad you said that. He was going to get touched, bro. He repped the 25 Spanish game, but went straight to PC on his bed. Exactly. He was in PC. He was in jail. And while he was home, he was running his fucking mouth, talking about jail stories, doing a whole bunch of bullshit, hiding out in the house, doing too much. Like I said, man, he got dealt with. His ass got smoked, and the killer did not get caught. That's fact. That's right. He was disrespecting him, Southside and them boys. That's right. Got a long reach on the West Coast. He was in it for either way. That's right. He was going to get dealt with. That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. Some gangs ain't like black gangs. They ain't just always playing around and beefing over colors. Nah, they about that real shit. They going to do what they signed up to do. That's it. And that's what happened to him. He got done so clean and so swift and so smooth. They got the stolen car, handled his ass. All they found was a stolen car, but the person that did it did not get caught. So that's what I'm trying to tell people, man. Is this worth internet clout? Is it worth it? Now, if you want to die, you want somebody to put you out your misery. I understand that part, but it's not going to give you the clout you want in the long run. Because like I said, to this day, a lot of people going to always have to watch their back, and it's not cool. It's not cool because you never know when somebody going to blast on you. And somebody want to be the one to say, yeah, that was me. I killed that nigga. That was me. Yeah, that was me that shot that nigga here. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas just want the bragging rights. I'm telling you, man. But like I say, man, I can't tell people what to do. You do what you want to do. But I'll tell you what, this shit ain't going to be the first or the last. It's going to keep happening. Because we also in a time now where, you know, it got to do with a little bit of jealousy too. You know, if this man was getting it like that, you know, at the end of the day, you got haters too. So I'm just telling you, man, this shit goes deep. If you are the only one getting it, or if you getting it and you make yourself known you getting it, you automatically become a target. And you don't know who you're going to be a target to. Is it your family? Is it your friends? Is it your homeboys? Is it the girl you messing with? Is it somebody you don't even know? This is what's going on now. That's why I keep telling people with all this broadcasting shit. Hey, you want to keep broadcasting? Go ahead. Keep going. I don't care. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. Telling you. Telling y'all, man. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to these certain topics and I'm gonna get out of here. But I'm definitely glad to see y'all, man. But like I said, applewatts, right? This her and a homegirl putting her sister on blast. And like I said, this woman still can't talk. She still talk with a slur. You dig? She used to dance, rap, be on, you know, TV. Now she almost she could have became a vegetable, honestly, because she was in a coma for the longest. And her sister probably thought she was never going to come back, y'all. So I'm showing you how sometimes your own people will count you out. Her sister probably thought she wasn't going to make it and probably used that as an excuse to start spending this woman money. So now that she's bouncing back, and also she got kids, she realized that her sister spent all her money. Her sister only gave her $90 out of 15 plus thousand. $90. So my point was to show y'all that it's your own family, man. Your own family will do you dirty. If a sister would rob you for 15,000 allegedly, I'm pretty sure she'll turn her head for 100,000 if somebody want to kill you. You get what I'm saying? Or get you killed for 100,000, or $500,000. Do you understand this shit? People are desperate now, y'all. And it's a lot of people getting put on them streets too. A lot of people homeless. And that is one of the stories I did forget to post. And I'm going to speak about it though. But I just want to show y'all that the reality star you know, she didn't want to mention her caretaker's name, but come to find out a hit dog was Holler, right? So when she started ranting about her caretaker popped out, which was her sister. I never did this ever, but just as y'all know, mental health is real. So she popped out calling her sister crazy and calling her sister a snake. And snakes is in your garden. It's believable, realistic. So once Apple started waking up and accusing her sister of doing her dirty and putting her on blast, now the sister want to come out and say she got mental health issues. You see how your family do you? After she robbed her, probably thought she was going to die. Now she's saying her sister crazy and she a snake. See that? But why would this woman have to lie? First of all, she said caretaker. She didn't say her name. For two, why would you call your own sister mentally health challenged, you know what I'm saying, calling her a snake when she still is not all the way back yet? She is not all the way back. She's still going through it. And she has kids. But her own sister doing her dirty. So I just wanted y'all to see that it's family, man. Now you got to watch out for family. Like within my family, it's internal beef. You dig? Like, that's just real. Certain people in my family don't get along. They will never be seen in the same place together. They talk to each other through other people. They don't fuck with each other. And it's been like that for years. Ever since my grandmother passed away in 2009, my family had internal beef, period. They was only keeping it cool for my grandmother. So I know how this shit go. A lot of families be pump faking. Yeah, they act like we family, this and that. But the whole time you got family members got a fucking grudge for whatever reason. You don't know. But sometimes they wait for something bad to happen to you. Then they show their true colors. I'm telling you, man, that's a dirty game out here, y'all. That's why I say family ain't family no more. You did? It ain't family. Family is the people you hold dear and close to you that you really trust and believe in. And the people that give you that positive vibe and that real energy that you're supposed to get and that real love. That's real family now. Family don't got shit to do with, because we came out the same mother. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing no more. You dig? So that's all I'm saying. So I was reading the comments for a minute, and I'll get back to y'all. Also, for the people that pulled up, I got to speak on this one more time because this woman was in fear. She's in fear for her life. Now, mind you, she's in police custody right now. She's allegedly in a home, a mental health home, allegedly. We don't know what's going on with her. We don't know the situation, but she said they are trying to basically do me like Sandra Bland, saying they coming to kill her, allegedly, and they might allegedly say she died of a suicide, and she saying nothing wrong with her. She got a baby on the way, and she's been reaching out over the past couple of days. This woman, ALICIA QUARLES, she was working for Good Morning America. She was working with Entertainmentnews, BET, and she has been going against the grain. She hasn't been showing up to work at Good Morning America. They've been looking for her, but they try to get her out her home. She wouldn't come. And she was going live and ranting. And she said they trying to kill her. They trying to do her like Sandra Bland. They trying to Sandra Bland me. You dig? And she would not come out the crib when they came to her door. The police came to her door with some fake ass neighbors, and she ain't open the door. But then they came back in the wee hours of the morning where everybody was asleep and got out that crib some kind of way, and then charged her with allegedly beating up a police officer. So they had to put some type of bogus charge on her. That's how they was able to keep her. So look, like I said, former E! News reporter ALICIA QUARLES in danger. She sends cryptic message saying the establishment is after her, trying to Sandra Bland her. And these statements are why they're trying to say she crazy. Remember when Kanye West got on the stage and said Facebook lied to you and said that all Google is a hoax? He started saying all that rant shit. What happened right after that? He got labeled as crazy, right? Okay, then. Is Kanye West crazy now? Don't people still buy his Yeezys? Don't people still do songs with him? Don't he got a song with Cardi B on the radio right now? Is Kanye West still crazy? Or was he only crazy when he started saying that Jay-Z don't send the hitters at me? Stuff like that. Remember? So when this woman say the same thing, they trying to get at me, they trying to kill me. Now they saying she crazy. Y'all see how the game go? They always show you right in your face. Police are seen at her door with another neighbor, but Quarles insists that the officers remove the latch from the door in the clip, and also was saying that, you know, she don't know them so-called neighbors. Quarles returns to her couch and says that she fears the officers are going to kill her like Sandra Bland, the 28-year-old black woman who was found hanged in a jail cell in Waller County, Texas on July 13, 2015, 3 days after being arrested during a traffic stop. Her death was ruled a suicide. So she was letting you know, yeah, they trying to come get me, but they might try to say I killed myself. So I ain't going with them. And I showed y'all the pictures right here. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. As you see right here, you see the latch on the door? They wanted her to open the door, but she was like, I ain't opening it. She was like, you open it. You open it. Take the latch off. Basically, she was telling them, you take it off. If you want to come in here, you take it off because I ain't opening the shit. So they used that to say she was basically was saying, okay, you're on the side of the latch. You're supposed to take the latch off. So being that she didn't take the latch off, they're trying to say she was crazy out of her fucking mind because she ain't know how to open her own door. That's how they trying to paint the narrative. But really, she was like, I don't trust y'all. I'm not opening. You open it. And therefore, you'll see, boom, they started opening her door, talking to her through the door. And as you see, this is when the police, this door cracked, the police, and these are the so-called neighbor and a woman named Val that kept talking to her through the door, trying to tell her to come out and open the door. You dig? Then when she didn't come out, they left and came back the wee hours of the morning. They came back at 4:30 in the morning, got out the crib. But this is what they said. This was the trending story the next morning. Quarles was arrested for allegedly kicking an NYPD cop in the stomach. So if she didn't open the door, how did she kick you in the stomach? Oh, y'all didn't come get her when them cameras was rolling. And when the cameras was also rolling, this is when she messaged Jason Lee, the man from Hollywood Unlocked. She was talking to him in real time, telling him that I'm about to have a baby. If I end up dead, they killed me. Basically saying that. They Sandra Bland me. I ain't trying to leave with these police officers. I'm letting you know what they're trying to do so you can put the information out. But you'll see that Jason ain't really put it out there like that. He put this story out there, but then he kind of quieted it. And now he's kind of going with the narrative that she might be something wrong with her. Pray for her. You know how they start saying pray for people? Now, if I'm not mistaken, he's promoting pray for her. But she was crying out to him for help. And as you see, it was all in her doorway. And she would not open that door. So when the cameras were no longer rolling, they came back later on, and that's when they got out the house. Far as we know, they kicked that goddamn door in and got out that house. Maybe that's why she was kicking for her life. Maybe that's how she kicked the police in the stomach, but we don't know. We wasn't there. See? Shady behavior. Because when you Google her name right now, the first thing going to come up is this right here. She kicked the officer. Mind you, this woman was on Good Morning America, had other shit going on. Now, this is her negative news right here. And also, it looked like all of those things she was saying, speaking out against the powers that be, got taken down. They say she was going hard on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, whatever. All that's taken down. And also, mind you, she was not showing up to Good Morning America for a couple of days. She went AWOL. Like she wasn't trying to fuck with them no more. So while she was out allegedly, they also announced her replacement, Mona Kaza Abdi. As you can see, ain't nobody named Miss Jackson, ain't nobody named Miss Robertson, ain't nobody named Roberts. You get where I'm going with it, right? Ain't nobody named Washington. You get it? Mona Kazi Abdi. You see that? Replacement. Anyway, this is the new co-anchor that is taking her spot now. So it's like before they wanted to go in a different direction, she had to go. You dig? I don't know what it's about. It ain't my job to know, but they wanted this woman gone. And now she's in their custody, and now they're labeling her as crazy. So we got to pay attention that we don't know how she's going to end up. Also, Robin Roberts, I know she's the star of Good Morning America, the main host. She also has been laying low. She is taking a break from the show as well. So they said a lot of employees been leaving Good Morning America. There's some shit going on. I don't know everything, but something is going on. And this woman did not want to play the game, and now she's labeled crazy. But the key thing she said is the establishment is trying to get her. She feel like somebody is trying to kill her and stage her death. So that's all I want y'all to see, that this is also part of the price for fame. Now, she is watching her life, but we don't even know what's going on with her, y'all, because she's in their custody. And you know, when you get put in that psych ward, you know they're gonna put you on the meds, they're gonna scramble your brain. They say it's the actual pills they give you that scramble your brain. You dig? That's why most people that break the code, they stop taking the pill and they spit it out or they put it under their tongue. You dig? That's why you always notice they put them on that meds. Oh, you bipolar, take these meds. And it's the meds that actually start fucking with your head. You know, the same way what they do. They get your kids labeled as bad. They get your kids labeled as too hyper. And what they do, they give them some Ritalin, don't they? They give them some meds to make them slow and mush brain and slow and slobber from the mouth. It's the actual drugs that mess their brain up. Just like we know when the kids get older on Ritalin, most kids that were raised on Ritalin, when they get older, most of them get on heroin, opioid, because they were on synthetic dope as kids called Ritalin. You understand that? Why America will always have a drug problem? Because as long as they diagnosing kids in school on drugs, and remember in the 90s, 80s, especially in the 90s, a lot of parents got their children labeled crazy for a check. But when you got your child labeled for that check, you had your child diagnosed as not only being crazy, he had to take them drugs, or she had to take them drugs, which later made her crazy. And then when he got older, they developed a drug habit. And now, a lot of these people that were on Ritalin as young, labeled as crazy, a lot of them are on drugs to this day and got habits they can't kick. But a lot of it started as a child. I went into all of that, even to how the school looked just like a jail. And for my people in New York, you got to understand this. The same bricks that build a jail are the same bricks that build a school, are the same bricks that build the projects. That's why you look in the hallways, it all look the same. And them light structures, it all look the same because it's the same material. Because they know a lot of times you're going to go from the projects to school and then you're going to graduate and go to jail. Man, it's all a fucking program they put together for particular people. I'm telling you, man, that's everywhere. You'll notice. Remember, the city. That's why the same bricks they use for the city jail, they use for the city school, they use for the city public housing. It's all the same people controlling all of the branches. The city controls the jail, the city controls the school, the city controls how you live. You see that? It's all a program that happens all over America. You dig? So I'm just showing you how they've been running the planet and how they're going to stay running the planet. But enough of that. Salute to the chat. I'm about to holler at y'all, then I'm about to go. And like I said, right, I be having to put these stories together, but I put it together to make it all make sense, to show y'all what's all going on. Also, they found 200 pounds of fentanyl worth $4.3 million over the weekend. Y'all also know a couple of days, I didn't go live, but over the weekend, but y'all also know that Kobe Bryant's wife won that case. They didn't really make that too popular. She won the $16 million and she's giving it all back to charity. You dig? So for the people that was trying to, because remember, when this was going on, this woman fighting for the life of her child, her husband. We had people still saying, Vanessa Bryant this, Vanessa Bryant. I'm like, man, people so fucking stupid. Y'all always missing the point. Always missing the point. It ain't about no fucking Vanessa. It's about the baby. And how they was disrespecting her family, man. When some people gonna see the big picture, but then again, some of y'all never gonna see the big picture because a lot of y'all work for the powers that be, and your whole job is to be online giving disinformation and trick knowledge, starting confusion, and that's what some people do. You know, that's their whole purpose. That's why I told you I don't argue with people, because some people's whole job is to argue and distract you. That's their job. But some people always gonna miss the big picture. Therefore, you miss the big picture, you don't get to see the end of the story. You die. You dig? So that's how the game go, y'all. So salute to everybody. We still here. I'm still here. But I'm gonna go through the chat, and I want to know your opinion, right? Like, all right, what y'all think? Do y'all think Apple Watch sister stole her money? Do you think her sister thought she was going to die? That's why she spent it? What y'all think? That's what I think. I think she thought her sister would probably, or even if she didn't think her sister wasn't going to die, she probably thought her sister would always not be able to talk, be wheelchair bound. Maybe she called herself paying herself in advance to be her caretaker. But as you see, when you can't do for yourself, that's when you see who really there for you. Jamila Foxx said, hell yeah. I agree. I agree. What else y'all think? Wax thinks so, yep. Wax said he think her sister thought she was going to die, or either she was going to be slurred speech, you know, brain dead. It was going to take her for her money. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I believe that shit. Why would you want to share pictures of someone who is decapitated? People are sick. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But guess what? This is the sad thing, Millie. Sick is the new normal. So for what we think is sick, right? You got people think that's normal. I'm telling you, that's the world we in now. It's backwards. Everything is backwards, and that's how you know the devil is in power, because the devil does everything opposite of God. So therefore, when you see everything backwards, that lets you know what's going on. You dig? Everything backwards. It's not by mistake. It's not coincidence. It's on purpose. That's why everything is backwards, because that's how they work. It's like you try to, what you heard it saying, right? You take one step forward, you get pushed 2 steps back. That's how the devil works. You dig? You take 1 step for God, the devil try to knock you back 2 steps. Because his job is to always have you going backwards. Now you understand when within the story of Sarah and Lot, she was told not to look back. That's called not going backwards. It's really about not going backwards, because they say that Satan is behind me. So when you go backwards, you know who you're going backwards to. Or you might say you know who got you going backwards. You dig? All this is science, but it's real shit and it's basic too. You try to take 1 step, you get knocked back 2 steps. Don't you ever know? Y'all ever notice that? You always, when you're trying to get ahead, it's always, yeah. But that's how some people operate. If some people see you trying to come up, they see you trying to go forward, and they specifically going to try to knock your ass back, because they don't want you to what? Either pass them, or they don't want you to make it to the next level, or they just don't want you to live your best life. That's just how this shit work. So the number one thing I learned is you gotta master being by yourself, and you'll be okay. Can't nobody knock you back. Now, if you knock yourself back, you can blame yourself. But you got to understand, we live in this world too, where some people could be happy by themselves, but you'll notice some people just always got to be around everybody. They always got to be the topic of discussion. They just, because these are the people that fuel and feed of other people. They need that. And I'm going to get into the narcissist. I'm going to break down what the narcissist is in another event. I'll probably do that on my next podcast, The Life of a Narcissist. And are you a narcissist? Are you surrounded by narcissists? Because people hear the word. I'm going to break down what a narcissist is. And a narcissist really is a psychosocial. A narcissist is really a sick in the head person that think they're normal. And I'm going to get into what a narcissist is. And one thing about narcissists you have to understand, they always need validation. They always need somebody to kiss their ass. They always need somebody to make them feel good. That's what narcissists do. But they are really sick. And you got a lot of narcissists that are in power. They say it's a number one trait amongst rich people and elite and people who are in certain positions. They are narcissists, sick. They are also the people that can't stand rejection. They hate it. And in some cases, narcissists have killed over their narcissist behavior. So I'm going to get into that one day too, because a lot of people want to know about this narcissist behavior, this what a narcissist really is. I'm going to get into it because it's the number one thing playing in the country right now as well. You dig? Well, people think it's all about them. It's all about them. That's that narcissist shit. Motherfucker, that's only in your head. That's only in your head. You dig? But you're going to understand that. Some people, like I'm going to break down. Well, I'll see what Sassy just said. She said, I can't stand Khaled. He is a narcissist as well. Another thing, why y'all didn't learn this about DJ Khaled yet? Did you not notice that? Did you not learn that this man can't make a hit record on his own? Did you not notice that he has a lot of hits because he always got features? Did you not notice that all these rappers pay for features so they can be popping now? You didn't notice that? It's the same thing with these platforms. Let me break down these platforms to y'all real quick, right? I'm gonna show y'all something, man. It's different levels when you're dealing with this media shit and platforms. See, a lot of people. Let me talk to you, number cats, the people, you people that love numbers and watching numbers. We break some shit down to y'all. Numbers are accumulated through different things, right? See, I'm gonna speak on myself first. Like, people that watch me, I know they watch me for me. Meaning they listen to me for what I got to say. They want to hear my opinion. They might like my personality, whatever it is. Yes, I have many different topics I put in the comment section. I mean, in the title. Yes. But people that rock with me, they rock with me. That's the difference. I done tested it. Like, I could come on here and say anything. The people that rock me gonna pull up. Now, some of y'all got platforms. Like, let's look at $1 million worth of game. See, I'm gonna show y'all something. Does everybody watch $1 million worth of game for Gilly and Wallow? No. They have a lot of what? Yes. So I might watch their show because I want to hear what Cameron got to say. It ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, they got a hit show, but is that hit show based on the two people talking? No, it's not. A lot of the views come from the people. You might got 100,000 want to just see Cameron. 200,000 want to see Cameron. Not just y'all. But see, they'll think that's just that people watch the show because of them. So what I'm saying is, salute to my people that do have platforms and get big numbers, and it's just you. You get it? People watch you for you. So if people watch your platform for you, people can't compare you to a platform that has guest appearances, other stars. You got people that got platforms, they got many people on their platform, but each person they got on their platform bring traffic. So that's a different hustle. You see that? You got your platform do numbers because people don't watch to see you, they watch to see the people on your panel, your platform. So a percentage see you, a percentage watch them, a percentage watch him. That's how you generate your viewership. But I understand viewership. See, I understand why people watch what they watch. So a lot of people are watch because they cover the news the best. They break stories the best. Fast, to the point. Make people laugh. What's up, Miss Deja? So it's different reasons why people watch. But you got people that are narcissists. They think they shit do numbers just because of them. It's not always about you. Sometimes it's just your guess. But sometimes people watch you to laugh at you. It's different reasons, but you have to know why people watch you. But a lot of these platforms, I'm not going to say they didn't take no cheat code. It's just that that's how they platform set up. Like, if you see people like Mav Hoffa, he blew up. Why did he blow up? He have a lot of good guests. So a lot of people don't watch just to see Mav Hoffa, just to hear his voice. That's not why he got 500,000 subs so fast. He got 500,000 subs because he had a lot of good interviews, a lot of good guests. Each guest is going to bring you a following, subscribers. You get it? Man, I like that interview with so-and-so. Subscribe. You dig? I like the interview with so-and-so. Subscribe. Oh, he got a lot of good. Why you think people do? That's common sense. Do people watch Drink Champs for Nori and DJ FM? Let's not be stupid. Do people watch it for Nori or do they watch it for his guests? A percentage watch it for Nori, but you watch Drink Champs because of the guests. So therefore, if Nori didn't have no guests, would his show be the same? No, it would not. Now you understand why I built my show off just me. I don't need no guest because I have to know who's watching me and why they watching me. I have to also show that I'm my own brand. Now, if I start getting guests, I know who fucks with me. I know who watching me for the guests. It's different things, analytics. But a lot of people do numbers for many different reasons. That's all I'm saying. And these people sometimes get gas and they think people watch their show because of them. No, a lot of times people don't even watch your show because of you. It's a lot of YouTubers like that. And entertainers in general with podcasts. It ain't the podcast that's hot. It's the people you got on it that's hot. You get it? When you stop bringing people that's hot on the platform, your shit ain't going to do the same. It's simple to plain. You get it? That's what I want people to understand. Like, let's look at the Wendy Williams show. See? Wendy probably thought it was all about her It wasn't all about her. It was about the people she was dissing on her show. It was about her topics. So therefore, the Wendy, look, we can get Wendy Williams out the way and put anybody in that seat to do the same shit. Replaceable. You get it? So you got to understand what role you play in the platform or brand you're building. If your brand is built off you having guests, well, you got to keep that going. You know why? Because when you don't got no guests no more, are you really dropping $1 million worth of game? Or is it just two niggas talking shit, playing around, clowning? You dig? Or am I really going to get $1 million worth of game when I pull up? If you ain't got no guests, get it? See, when you pull up here, I give out game for free. And I'm not throwing no shots. I'm just showing you. Certain platforms are hot according to who they got on there. That's all I'm saying. So my point is numbers are numbers, but some numbers are hollow, some numbers are solid, but the numbers don't always represent your true core people that rock with you like that. You dig? That's all I'm saying. It's many different platforms like this. It's just like we know it's a lot of platforms that are built off controversy. If they don't have no controversy, they get no viewership. Like a person that's about controversy, if they say, I'm about to pull up and tell y'all some real shit, holla at me. Nobody's going to pull up to hear what they got to say because nobody take them serious. Or people might think they're boring unless they got some beef, some shit going on. You did? I'm just being real. So you understand some people are the masters of controversy. So what they got to do? Now I got to put 5 different names in my title so I get some traction. That's how the game go. Because people don't watch you for you. They watch you for the people you're talking about. They watch you for the shit you're going to say about the people that you got in the title. They don't watch for you. When you want to know if somebody watch you for you, then you just put out some content with just you giving a basic opinion about some shit, and then you'll see who really fuck with you. Other than that, it's not always about that person. People pull up because of who you talking about. That's all it's about. You dig? So my point is, don't get gassed. Don't be a narcissist and think it's all about you, because sometimes it just ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's right. You see, Sherry Shepherd took her limelight from Wendy. That's right. It's all about the game and using. That's right. They can take Wendy Williams' name, put Sherry Shepherd's name on it. Don't fucking matter. Because long as somebody sit in this seat and talk about celebrities, people gonna watch because of the celebrity content. That's what it is. So that's why you see a lot of people get big-headed. Some people get big. Some people got solid. They do got solid backgrounds. You know, they were around celebrities. They were around different things. You did. So people want to listen to these stories. They don't care about you. They just want to hear the stories. You see what I'm saying? But people start thinking they stars in their head. You did. I'm just telling y'all, man. This shit be weird, but it is what it is, y'all. All right. Yeah, I'm giving out too much game, right? I know. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's what separates me from the rest. You dig? Because I already got in my mind. I ain't getting rich off no damn YouTube. I'm not. I already know that shit. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't gotta play that shit. But part of the things why people fuck with me, it's a gift and a curse. You dig? So that's just what it is, you know. I understand me talking on certain things ain't gonna get me paid. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, and if I was chasing $1, then I wouldn't probably be as raw as I am with this. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't be the same because it'd be all about the money. You know what I'm saying? And when it's all about the money, hey, sometimes you gotta do a little selling out. That's just how the shit go. If you all about that money, you gotta sell out here and there. You gotta do a little shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the shit go. So I don't want to play that game. You dig? Now I'm saying that because like if it like on the street activity hustling, you gotta do a little lying when you're chasing that money. You did my shit the best. You gotta do a little, you know. My point is that's what come with the game when you chase some money. When you chase some money, you gotta do a little finessing. That's what I'm saying. You did. So on here, yeah, I'm promoting a brand. I'm pushing something, but what I'm pushing, it don't got nothing to do with chasing no money. So that's why this is organic. And what's supposed to come will come. You dig? So money always gonna come. Money is always gonna be made. But you understand that when you start chasing the money, sometimes the money go further from you. Or if you get the money too fast, it's a big price you got to pay. So I know how to play the game. I just know how to live. You know what I'm saying? So I know how this shit go. But I'm more concerned. I get paid off people that's are satisfied. You know, I get paid off the people that appreciate what I do. That's what pay me. Because I swear, if people didn't appreciate shit, I wouldn't be coming on every day. Some days I'll be like, fuck that. I don't feel like doing this shit. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? It's the people. You did, and a lot of the feedback I get while I go hard and keep going. You did, at the same time trying to evolve. But I ain't gonna talk too much, but I know who rock with me, and I know who's real. You dig, and that's it. I suggest you do the same. You do the same. Know who's real. You know what I'm saying? Stop seeing shit. Act like you don't see what you see, man. That make you making yourself stupid. Stop. Like I said, right? I rock with a lot of people, but I had to fall back because a lot of people ain't consistent. I told you. I said this months ago. You got people that'll make you bipolar. You'll be going hard for them. Yeah, so yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah. The next thing they do some dumb shit, you be like, why the fuck he just do that? Why the fuck he say that? You be like, damn, man. Now this nigga done made a fool out of me. That's why I say it. That's why I had to fall back from a lot of shit. That's why I can't support people like that. No disrespect, but when you support people, they might be on the right page today. Then next month they on some other shit. Then you guilty by association. You did. I can't move like that, man. So that's part of street rules that got applied on the internet now. What? You can't be co-signing anybody no more. You can't be cool with anybody no more. You can't be hanging around everybody because niggas be doing weird shit. But the reason why they do weird shit, sometimes I understand. Sometimes niggas do weird shit to get them views and clicks and likes. Say some dumb shit. Do some dumb shit. Whatever. Make up shit. Like the other day, what I was speaking on. Y'all know I dropped that video on that R. Kelly shit about how it's a possibility. They say he might tell. Man, y'all be surprised how many people was coming to my comment still trying to take off for that dude. Then you got somebody saying if he tell, it ain't snitching because he a civilian. I'm tired of hearing that shit too. I'm tired of that internet fake ass narrative of he ain't snitch, he a civilian. Shut the fuck up. I know who made all that stupid ass shit up. Snitching is snitching, all right? The thing is the levels of the snitching. The repercussion of the snitching. Let me break this down before I get out of here. Because a lot of people swear they know the streets. But this ain't about the street. It's about common sense, like I always tell y'all. When you were young and you and your siblings, little cousins, say y'all went in the refrigerator the night before and ate up all the cake. And the next day, the parent wake up, your family member say, who ate all the cake? And one of y'all say, it was so-and-so. He ate all the cake. She ate the cake. Is that not snitching? Of course, it has nothing to do with nobody getting killed, no dying shit, no drug, but you're snitching. It's called snitching. Anytime you tell on somebody, put somebody in trouble, in jeopardy, when you didn't have to tell, had none of your business, nothing to do with you, or if you were being ridiculed and you was trying to save your ass and you told because you didn't want to get that ass with that belt, you snitched on your cousin, you snitched on your brother, you snitched. You ain't got to dress it all up. Let me break it down in street terminology. Now look, when I was young, coming up, hustling, we knew about the nosy old lady in the window, the old man that will call the police on you, that will snitch on you. We knew that. But common sense, we knew that what? Don't do nothing around the old people. Don't sell drugs outside of Miss So-and-so house. Why? Because she's going to tell. She was the neighborhood watch. She's a snitch. We knew this as drug dealers. We knew this coming up. Not saying that she ain't a civilian and her job isn't to tell. Of course she's going to tell. And the key thing of what I just said, if you're selling drugs and in the street, you should have more respect and common sense not to be in front of Miss So-and-so house. So she won't have to tell on you. But what people don't understand is a lot of civilians so-called got killed for telling. Because they were getting people locked up and then put in jail that they had no business. It was none of their business. So what I say by snitching is snitching. Yes, a civilian's supposed to tell. Now, we know about rape. Certain crimes you're supposed to fucking tell. But in some crimes, some people rather deal with it themselves. You dig? Like, it's some people, if you tell them that you know who raped their little sister or their family member, they're going to go kill them. They ain't going to tell no police. You dig? Because you might tell the police and nothing still happened to that person. Or that person still beat the case. So you got some people deal with street justice. They don't deal with no telling at all. They don't care about no damn authorities. Now, like I said, with Snitching is snitching. The point is how you get dealt with. The levels of the shit. And yes, civilians are supposed to tell. But just because that civilian told, don't mean that civilian ain't no fucking snitch. That's all I'm saying. A snitch is a snitch. Don't you get it? I ain't in the gang no more. I'm a civilian, man. Shut the fuck up. You snitch because you wanted to snitch. Ain't got shit to do with none of that. So I'm tired of niggas with their new internet game of, he's a civilian, man. He's a civilian, man. Shut the fuck up. I'm a civilian. Snitching is snitching. All right? I don't care if you snitched on your family member for some cake and cookies. Nigga, you told. You a teller. You a tattle teller. Keyword tattle teller. It's just playing with the words. You a tattle teller. Period. Why? Because you try to get your ass out of some shit, or you was hating, or you didn't want to face repercussions on what you did. You told. Somebody, look, the person you told on, the opposition didn't know nothing about what this person did until you told them. You gave up information. You snitched. Anytime you give up information, it's snitching, all right? Anytime you give up unknown information, in the world of politics, they call them whistleblowers. A snitch, same shit. They just play with words. When people leave a company and they start telling all the business, some people call it spilling tea, whatever you want to call it. But a whistleblower is a snitch. All right, we just play with words. All right. So my point is, like what let's break it down to a job for my people that work. If you at work and say you take an extra long break, and say you went and smoked a blunt on your break, or took a drink, or went to the bar, whatever, and you told your friend at the job, they had to clock me back in, and that person got caught clocking you in, and that person got caught clocking you in and said, "Oh, I just did it because they told me to do it," or they really went to the bar. I think they went to drink or some shit and threw you under the bus at work. Is that not snitching? That ain't got shit to do with being no civilian. None of that shit. That person just snitched on your ass and made you lose your fucking job. That's a snitch. Don't let them play with the word snitch, all right? A snitch is a snitch, all right? Snitch is just not applied to street activity. That is my point. A snitch is a person that runs their fucking mouth, that tells, tell. That's a snitch, all right? Period. We're going to leave it at that. So I don't want to hear about, this person, man, shut the fuck up. A snitch is a snitch, all right? That's it. That's all I'm saying. Maybe if you had, a lot of these people have heart, they'll deal with shit on their own. Like, I ain't telling on no rapist. I deal with a rapist. You feel me? I don't gotta tell on no pedophile. Look, he a pedophile. No, I'm gonna fuck that nigga. I'm gonna do something. That's me. So that's other people different. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, I'm one of them people, right? That's just me. I'm gonna do something. I ain't with all that. So it is what it is, man. What up, Rondell? What's up? Yeah, man. But some people supposed to do, like I say, my point is this. If you do what you do, just understand what you're doing. That's it. Take responsibility of what you're doing. I'm just saying. But we ain't gonna act stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like talking about shit like this, but it's just the truth. You know, people be using terms loosely and trying to remix shit, and man, fuck all that. Fuck all that, man. It is what it is. All right. If you're gonna do something, you ain't. Telling they ain't gonna do shit. How about that? OG Circle Gang, what up? Hold up. Shit, Lovely T spilled knowledge too. She was on that C19 coming before. A lot of people told us to stock up. Yeah. Yup. I see y'all up in here though. What else going on in here? What y'all think, man? Y'all think this is the last thing? I gotta ask y'all two more things and I'm going. Do y'all think they was coming to kill this woman? Do y'all think they was coming to kill this woman? Do you think they was coming to Sandra Bland her? Mind you, she's in their custody right now, so she was really letting us know if she died now that she ain't do it. They did it. That's what she's saying. Because she knew eventually they was coming to get her. But maybe since she got a lot of this information out, maybe they ain't gonna try to kill her now. But she said that they was coming to take her out. This woman, ALICIA QUARLES from Good Morning America. Do y'all think they was coming to take her out? Do you believe she really crazy for real? Or do you believe she rubbed somebody the wrong way and they was coming to take her out? Now she's in custody right now, so when we see her again, if we see her again, we don't know what's gonna be up with her. But she was in her right mind when they came and got her. Now they saying she kicked the NYPD in the stomach after coming to her house. So how did she kick an NYPD if she was in the crib? You dig? And she didn't want to open the door. So they came back and got her that in the morning. You dig? And we ain't see that part, so we don't know what happened. They stuck a metal rod in her door so she couldn't close it. Yeah, man, they did her dirty, man. And like I said, we don't know what's gonna happen to her, yo. But she was crying out for help. She was ranting online for a couple of days, but she might have been on deaf ears, man. I'm calling corporate, the cops, the FBI, the CIA, ICE. I'm calling anybody. Hey, well, you honest with what you gonna do? That's why people see when a person honest, then you can't do nothing but respect it and stay out the way. I just said that, like when you know, like basically you ain't supposed to be doing that in front of elderly people anyway, because you already know if that older woman telling on you, that's what she's supposed to do. So if you smart on the street, you ain't supposed to be around none of that. You're supposed to be out of the public, out of civilian. Period. That's all I'm saying, man. But some people don't think like that, because remember, some people, they don't care if they get snitched on by an old lady. What they gonna do? They might shoot the old lady house up, right? Especially they facing a whole lot of time. That's just how the game goes. And it ain't right, but that's the game, y'all. That's why some of us was taught to mind your business. You dig? But I understand certain things you ain't supposed to mind your business about, like when it comes to children, stuff like that. You know, women, certain crimes you ain't supposed to turn your head. Like you got some domestic violence cases take place. You got people try to intervene and get killed. And then the people that was fighting each other, they be back in love again. And you was trying to get into the middle of it, not minding your business. And you got shot and jumped by the same couple that was fighting each other. Man, that shit a dirty game. A lot of y'all know about that. You might be trying to help a family member. They dealing with domestic violence issues. And next thing you know, they turn on you. You dig? That shit crazy. You got women that'll tell their homegirl, you need to leave him. You need to leave him. Next thing you know, the homegirl turn on you and the nigga. Oh, yeah? You want her to leave me? All right, now we both, you know what I'm saying? That shit be happening. That's why sometimes you gotta just mind your business. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, it's ugly, but it's the truth. Sometimes you just gotta mind your business, yo. It's just sad. You know what I'm saying? When she said, remove that from my door, look up. There's a black rod in her door. She was talking about the latch. Exactly. She wasn't talking about the latch. Exactly, Wax. Now, look. That's my whole point. You see what I'm saying? That's my whole point. She wasn't talking about the latch. She was talking about what was in her door. And she basically was telling them, basically, if you open the door, like, I ain't doing shit. Exactly. Because she wanted that breaking and entering that happened on that camera. So remember, they came back later on when that camera wasn't rolling. And that's when they caught her ass slipping. And probably kicked her shit in. Because you see her door was frail for real. That latch wasn't going to hold that door if we got kicked in. We know that. And they got her ass up out of there. That's a fact. Mind you, they said that they came to her crib because of her social media posts. They was trying to make it like she was in the crib ranting, talking crazy. We need to go check on her. Let's go see. Let's go get out the house, make sure she all right. And the whole time she was in the crib just minding her own business, talking her shit. So that's like me online right now and motherfuckers knocking on my door, talking about, we just want to check on you. You've been on YouTube talking this talk. We want to make sure you all right. You feel me? That's what happened to her. Some shit like that. Now this is the new story. She locked up in a so-called crazy home, and now she got a charge for kicking the police. So now they got a reason to hold her now. Because mind you, remember, if you get labeled as crazy, it ain't about no bond money no more. See, that's the difference. Now we can put you in that crazy home. And once we put you on the meds, you really gonna act crazy. Now we gotta hold you longer. You see how they play that shit? She might be in there for 6 months. Like a little bit. Yeah, Miss Danielle Walker, it's a cruel world. And that's why I be trying to tell people, man, the only way you're gonna make it through all of this is you gotta be prayed up, man. If you ain't prayed up, you ain't got a shot. You ain't got a chance. You ain't got a chance. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. It's right. Hold up. Anyway, who else up in here? Where y'all at, man? Y'all quiet today. Where y'all at, man? Where my people at, man? I'm about to go. If y'all ain't got nothing else to say, I'm going. I ain't gonna hold y'all no long. I remember this straight man raped this gay man, and he told the gay man, "I dare you tell the police I rape, better yet, double dare you." And the man did not say anything. He was not, man, I can't go there, bro. But I get what you're saying. Man, this stuff weird, bro. I know a man who just got out of jail because a gay man tried to rape him, get him drunk high and raped him. And he killed the gay man, burnt him in the fucking car, and he did what? He did like 12 years. He home now. He just came home a little while ago because a gay man tried to rape him back in the day. A big gay man too. Killed him, burnt his ass up. He only got like 10 years for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you. Some people gonna tell, some people gonna deal with it their own way. That's why I said that's how life works, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can sit here and make up reasons all day and justify that what is this, that's not right. But guess what? When it's all said and done, people gonna do what they want to do. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Ain't that right? So as we got police kicking in doors, we got the thugs kicking in doors. And that's how this chick right here, she got slaughtered in her own home. Just opened up her own shop. They probably felt like she had some cash in the crib. They said she was known to floss Chanel and other designer brands. She's now resting in peace. You dig? And what they say, you can't take none of that stuff with you when you die. So that's what's going on. And I told you, this player for the Washington Redskins, NFL football team, he just got shot up yesterday and robbed. Tried to carjack that man. As you see, looked like broad daylight to me. And that happened in D.C. Told y'all, man. Crime is trending in America. That's what's trending, y'all. Ain't no celebrity topics, nigga. Only thing gonna trend today is the VMAs. That's it. You know what I'm saying? After that, it's back to the regular scheduled program of what? The inflation and bullshit. That's it. Nothing. TikTok car theft challenge. This is what's going on around the world. I'm gonna tell you it again the last time. If you got a Hyundai or Kia, you better make sure you got it locked up. All right. On top of people stealing Cadillac converters. All right. Make sure you keep your car locked up right, like proper right now. You did, because if them young boys get your car, they're gonna joyride in your shit. They might kill somebody in your shit in a drive-by. They might do a robbery heist, or they might just do some Fast and Furious shit and crash your shit. But this what the fuck going on right now. You can take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? You can take it or leave it. This happened in Chicago. I've seen reports of this shit happen in every other places. New York, Virginia, Atlanta. I've seen this shit happen in mad places where they jacking them kids and Hondas. I'm telling you. And I still be seeing people leaving their car running when I go outside. I'm like, these motherfucking people so fucking dumb. People still leaving their shit running. But like I said earlier, this mass intruder tried to run up at somebody's house and got his ass killed in Wisconsin. So I told you, man, people running up in people's crib, y'all. Don't get it fucked up. And don't be lacking out here. I also spoke about Britney Spears came out with a 22-minute video and deleted it about how her own family was finessing her, got her labeled as crazy. They had her in the conservatorship where she couldn't speak or do nothing for 15 years. They were controlling her money, telling her what she could do, where she can't go. And like I said earlier, man, that might not even be her real parents, man. Who knows? You dig? But she now spoken her truth about how her family, her own mother set her up for the people to come get her. And her dad was one putting fear in her, keeping her quiet. Now, like I said, she married. She got her strength back and she's speaking her piece. She also admits that she turned down Oprah Winfrey. She turned down everyone that wanted her story and wanted to pay her. She said, I don't want your money, Oprah. I don't want nothing to do with that so-called you know who. I don't want nothing to do with them no more. She broke her program she was in. She got her mind back and she functioning regular. And she spoke out and then took the video down. So she ain't do it for no clout neither. You dig? And I also showed y'all how Jim Jones was on New York Undercover in 1996. So this nigga been an actor. That's all I want y'all to see. And he specialized in acting tough. All right? That's it. Acting like a thug. That's the truth, Roof. You get it? We out of here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all and I'm gone, man. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all day, man. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay prayed up, man. Y'all stand strong out here. Don't fold. You dig? Salute everybody. Wax Dog, appreciate you, bro. Rondell, thank you. Yeah, yeah, Rondell. Yeah, Jim Jones on New York Undercover. And like I was showing you, like I was showing earlier, right? You see that's from 96. So this before he even got this before Cameron and Mace even blew up. This but man, you get it? It's 96. So it ain't like he got on the show after his career with Cameron. No, this was before this 96. So he been trying to be an actor. Get it? And it's the same man didn't want to marry Chrissy for nothing. Y'all remember that? Oh man. Anyway, man, who cares, man? I'm done with that shit, man. Old ass shit. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Then I'm gone, man. Yeah. Jim Jones on New York Undercover, man. Annette, what's up, Annette? That's right. Stay blessed, y'all. Stay blessed. Y'all stay right, man. What's up, Miss Jordan? What's up, y'all? Shout out to all my people, man. Who else up in here? I see you, Colleen. Good morning, Colleen. Good to see you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for appreciating the show. I appreciate y'all. What up, Nate the Great? What up, bro? What's up? Another good brother, man. What's up? What's up, Naturally Joy? What's that? Naturally Joy, Naturally J? It'd be hard to see it sometime. Chris Miller. What's up, Chris Miller? All right, y'all, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna get out of here. Sassy said that's true, but once a man been with a man, he is gay. Ain't no bisexual. I'm not trying to hear that. Oh shit. Josh Shaft, what up, Josh Shaft? I told you, y'all be wilding out in the chat, man. Y'all be wilding out, man. Anyway, man, I'm about to get out of here. I guess that's it, man. I'm about to go, man. I got my laugh for the day, man. Word. All right, y'all, man. Episode 253. If you didn't catch it, man, make sure y'all catch it from the beginning, man. Shout out to everybody that found this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit the all notification bell. Leave a comment. I want to know y'all opinion on some of these topics. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. More coming this fall, so stay in tune and be ready. Other than that, y'all make sure y'all have a good day. Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay right. And I'm going to holler at y'all.